Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Today we are going to be talking about the new war quest. Is it good? Do you like it? I want to know, first off, everyone's thoughts and opinions about the quest if you've completed it below. I myself won't be talking about like huge specific spoilers in this video, so if you want to try to avoid any major spoilers, probably not a good idea to go to the comment section of this video, as I'm giving everyone the full go-ahead to talk about specifics and spoilers in the comment section below. So the new war quest took me about 3.5 hours uninterrupted to actually beat. I took a break in between, but I checked it out, took about 3.5 hours. For people maybe who don't have like insta-kill later game gear, it might take about 5 to 6 hours, 4 hours, right? Hard to say, but probably like 5, maybe 6. I could pretty much one-shot every single thing in this entire quest. You do not need maxed out god tier like endgame fully equipped mods, warframes, necromechs, and railjacks to actually beat this at all. You should be okay as long as you have a competently built Warframe weapon, and as long as you have a necromech, you're probably fine as long as it has some mods and you have a good built arc gun as regular, as you usually would. And for the railjack, as long as you have a little bit of tankiness and a crew, you should be okay. A major part of the railjack is just knowing where to go. If not, you might die a couple of times, but the quest itself is very, very generous with your deaths. So when you die, you just kind of respawn either a very little ways back or just in the start of the room, or sometimes right exactly where you were. So quest, all in all, is pretty nice about that. It is not a hard quest. A lot of us were probably prepping and expecting maybe higher levels, 50, 60, 70 type enemies, but it was more like level 20 or 30 sentience. And a lot of the quest, you have your gear built in for you. Only little tiny parts of the quest does your loadout gear actually matter. So keep that in mind if you think the new war is going to be really hard. This is a fact that it's not incredibly hard, okay? Might take you some time to get like a hang of some stuff and figure some things out, but all in all, it's not that bad. I liked the quest overall without a doubt. I would say it's probably a 7 to 8 if people want to rate it on a scale to 10, right? If you really liked it, you could probably easily say it's like an 8 to 9, but I have certain specific gripes with it here and there that like knocked it down a peg for me. But all in all, it was a very good quest. I think the fun intro sequence was actually really cool. It gave you a good idea, but it could have been longer and more consequential without a doubt, as it was just simply a cool intro sequence. Other than that, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Very cool intro sequence. A lot of that we already really knew about, so not a lot of changes and differences there. I would love to see them expand on that in the future, and I really hope they do. Warframe has specified that the new war is pretty much the beginning and a big, massive quest ending to the future of Warframe, right? They stopped and ended the new war saga and introduced another quest line or more ideas, so they have more of an update cycle or more update ideas on where they could go and more side content, right? The new war doesn't have a lot of post-new war content, and that definitely makes me a little sad as well. There's Caliban and Harrow farming, right? Really Caliban and weapon farming, essentially. There's a bounty, you can run that, and then you can just have fun, right? There is just not a lot of post the new war content. So I think 2022 is going to be a huge year, but luckily the new war itself was a good quest. So it took me about 3.5, and it'll take most people probably 4 or 5 hours, right? So I think that was like a decent length overall, but the story and writing of the new war in a lot of places seemed fucking stupid, and it seemed very rushed. I don't understand why Era exists anymore. I don't know, I just don't understand. He doesn't make sense as a character at all anymore. Like Era was done dirty for sure, right? It seems like the swap from the new war and the previous quest is actually massive. It looks like they just went a completely different direction from which they were like originally planning. And Era is a useless character, like literally useless, just has no point. That is the stupidest thing ever. I'm so sad that they ruined him and made him an awful garbage character. I also want to say at this point in my mind, I hate Lotus and I hate Nata. I don't think they're good characters at all at this point. They just kind of exist as like a token save them mother character kind of idea, right? So honestly, I don't care about Lotus. Like, Reb did a great job naturally with like voice acting and everything, but I just don't care about the character anymore. I feel like they just kind of ruined Lotus for me, like just pointless, stupid character at this point. So the worst part about this quest, honestly, the very worst part was how poorly written some certain characters were. Mainly how I like hated Lotus and how awful Era was written. I don't even understand how the fuck the whole Era to Bala swap over happened. So I mean, that was interesting. Probably gonna get quests in the future to see how that unfolded. So that seems like kind of rushed as well. I don't know, man. The new war, they like very much on purpose left us with a lot of questions, and some of them good, some of them very bad. A lot of choices that were made by characters just makes me think, huh, it's like these characters were just like 5-year-olds and they just don't understand logic or like why they're doing anything. The flip-flopping was all over the place, so I had fun during the quest and I thought it was a great quest, but certain characters were just stupid and shouldn't exist at this point. It just makes me sad, man. Either way, the gameplay and like the content of the quest, I had a lot of fun. It was a great stream. I will be uploading pretty much, I think, the full quest with and without commentary, because I know a lot of people like to watch quests with no commentary, and I always record my stuff with separate audio tracks. So I will record the full New War quest gameplay walkthrough with no commentary in a couple of days, same as the entire quest walkthrough with commentary, just if people want to watch them. It's 3.5 hours long, so that's gonna be pretty much killer on both my bandwidth and computer. But honestly, the New War was a great experience and a lot of fun. So if people are maybe up to there and they don't have a necromech or they don't have a railjack and they know the story, maybe they want to go through the quest, I would say maybe they want to watch the no commentary version. I don't know, but I know people like watching those types of things, so I'll get those uploaded no matter what. It'll just take some time, right? But the New War quest was great. Just keep in mind, you do not need endgame gear checks, right? Mid-game gear checks seem to be fine, right? It's a fun experience. Warframe quests I've accepted at this point will never be a very hard endgame, high-level arbitration steel path type endgame mode, right? It'll always be more so for the experience, the cinematics, the story, and like just the experience of learning everything that's going on and happening. It's not as much for the gear checks. The gameplay and different things they tried out were a lot of fun, and you know what? I would love to see them expand and open up on the like Corpus, the Grenier, and all of that more so in the future, and anything that could happen with Teshin, who knows, right? I would love to see an expansion on that, and I think that's just the main point of the New War. It opened up a lot of ideas, plot holes, and just things that Warframe can explore for the future, while killing off and ending a certain quest line for the war itself. So it was a good storyline, felt a bit rushed and sloppily written here and there for sure, but all in all, again, 7 or 8 out of 10. It was a good experience, and I had a lot of fun streaming it. And it was funny dealing with people being like, "Shut the fuck up, the cutscenes are going on," and I was yelling at them because I'm here to yell, okay? I'm here to yell. But don't worry, for those people, I will upload a no commentary version. I got you, but you're not there for the live viewing experience. Not for you, buddy. Not for you. At least not on my channel, because I'm a shit poster in real time. So that's it for this video. Just a quick chat. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. Expect a lot of just general weapon videos too, because the weapons and stuff that you got from the New War are magnifique, do so much fucking damage. It's great. We'll probably, without a doubt, hit 100k subs now before the end of 2021. So I'm just gonna make a lot of content, streams on YouTube and Twitch, and we'll see what happens. So thank you all for joining me. When I hit 100k, we'll probably end up seeing my face again. So I guess look forward to that. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Peace.